In the Senate, Senator Guibion Ferdinand emphasized the importance of the proposed VAT exemptions as essential support for constituents during the holiday season. The amendment calls for VAT exemptions on key imports such as personal items, food, clothing, toys, and household goods from November 1st, 2024 through February 20th, 2025. This relief period is intended to ease financial strain on families as they prepare for the holidays.
Personal items, food, clothing, toys, and other household consumables contained in barrels for the period commencing from the first day of November 2024 and terminating on the 20th day of February 2025.
Senator Ferdinand highlighted the significance of this annual motion, which allows elected officials to import essential goods for their constituents without VAT charges. This exemption, he noted, offers crucial relief to families facing peak financial demands during the holiday season.
Madam President, this is an amendment that we have come to this House several times before on an annual basis, basically to allow elected parliamentarians who are importing or getting items for their constituents, particularly children, during the Christmas season, toys and other consumables, to be able to get exemptions so that the members of their constituents can benefit.
Following Ferdinand's address, Opposition Senator Theresa Polius advocated for extending the VAT exemptions to non-elected parliamentarians as well. She argued that senators, though unelected, play a vital role in representing diverse societal groups and should have equal authority to support those in need during the holiday season.
Today, I want to make a case for every single member in this chamber. I strongly propose, Madam President, that this exemption also extends to non-elected parliamentarians whom I believe play a quintessential role in representing the interests of various groups in our society. Though we are not elected, as senators in this chamber, Madam President, we too represent the voices of many different groups in society.
Senator Polius emphasized the need for equitable treatment among all parliamentarians to ensure they can effectively serve their communities. Extending VAT exemptions to non-elected senators, she argued, would enable them to offer meaningful support to the diverse groups they represent, reinforcing fairness in parliamentary support for constituents.
We're saying that if elected officials are already been granted exemptions to bring those kinds of items, toys, food supplies, and so on, into their constituencies, shouldn't non-elected parliamentarians, senators in this chamber, be granted some of the same privileges?
Polius clarified that her appeal was not for additional budgetary allocations, but for recognition of the vital advocacy role non-elected parliamentarians play. She highlighted that they represent critical voices within society, advocating for vulnerable groups who may lack representation from elected officials. Concluding her remarks, Polius argued that extending VAT exemptions to non-elected senators is more than a policy issue. It is a commitment to compassion and equity in governance. She urged the administration to facilitate the goodwill of St. Lucians abroad, enabling aid to reach those most in need and reinforcing the government's dedication to serving every citizen, particularly the most marginalized. Shane Stephen, MBC Prime.